one safe here. So yeah, Limp is now ahead of the Shadow Fiend. Because of the advantage Shadow Fiend had originally.
Yeah, didn't see.
Just assume he...
You said the same thing I told ya.
Abaddon dates.
My eyes are clear, there's no secret. I wanna know, was it serious? I need it clear, my best friend. Isn't easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders. I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing, my love. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something.
Seconds on Aquatic Shield, but Fable's there to finish off the Lich, and here comes Champ Protector. Nico Baby will find a trade there, but he's taking a lot of damage as a result of this. Kinetic Field, very nicely. 18 health on Nico Baby. 10 mana, and Fable would have actually finished him off, but here comes the Health South now, and a turnaround from Alliance as it descended to the nuts. Champ Protector. Nico Baby.
Is it easy to show with the weight of the world on my shoulders? I know I told you, it's the best light I know. It's not a game that I am playing, my love. Trying to hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might. I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something. I think we're made of something.
Was getting initiated. That's actually an interest. I've never heard anybody describe another player that way. If he's getting wrecked, he's a really good player.
Hold my feeling, I don't know what's right. I'll find the best way, I think that I might.
I caught the correct.
I know you made it in the nick of time. I'm calling on you. I think we're made of something.
Down in the bot lane now, not quite level 6.
I think we're made of something.
I'm glued to the pavement between the lines. I'll keep my gaze straight ahead as the last stop flies by. No more waiting for the gun to fire. No more walking through revolving doors. I've gone around once and I don't need to go around anymore. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words. Stop stalling in the doorway. Cancel cruise control. Switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you mind. Speeding up the pace, turning up the heat, where I need to be for the first time. Taking risks, I'm casting off without a lifeline. Break away, forget your sober case. Stop dwelling on empty words, stop stalling in the doorway. Cancel the cruise control, switch it in the manual. Don't you wanna feel right again? Don't you wanna feel whole? Don't you wanna feel?
The two first ones, you mean?
Yeah, two first ones specifically.
Maybe 60%. I don't know. Something like that.
I'm sure there's a stat out there.
I'm sure there's.
PL working towards his diffusal blade now. Not super far away. What's a good timing for this? I never know. Like, I can only tell by like the feel of the game.
Kind of depends, I think. Of course, it depends on what other items you're buying, but I would say. farm, and then just make sure that this doesn't happen again, because they kind of just threw their lead away.
They sure did. They had what we just said, like a 3K net worth lead, and that completely flip-flopped it. Now it's a super even game. Alliance even at slight advantage right now in terms of net worth. All right, Zeus going for. I mean, he has.
Threw their lead away.
They don't. I mean, they don't really. I mean, I guess Kinetic Field is a great setup for that with a Static Storm and Nimbus eventually into the game. That's a pretty strong team fight all of a sudden. Nico baby, he's gonna pop the Flame Guard, and Rubik knows he's dead. Just wants to find that ward. He will do so, but again, will cost him his life. Essence Ring is down. That's a good. I guess if I want to rephrase it for you to understand, it's like getting his hand caught in the pretzel jar.
There you go. Now I'm a bigger fan. Jesus. One thing I'm
That's such a thing, a pretzel jar?
No. That's I mean,
patent that shit, man. That's good stuff.
You can invent it. I'm good.
It will never work in America.
Maybe. But here where I am, I guess I can do it. When I look at PL, his item build, it looks a bit odd to me. Usually when people play PL and it's a game where you play against a lot of fighting heroes, there's one of two items that you usually get. It's either Wand or Hood, maybe even both. I think he could benefit a lot from those two items. But, I mean, now it's a bit late, at least for the magic one, but I still think could... Oh, what did you lose?
Yasha recipe, it looks like.
Unfortunately.
And Nuts is being found out here. He will go down.
Yes, I am.
So Alliance continuing to just aggress.
Yeah, I think if you're Reality Rift right now, you wanna wait for at least a Baden's Pipe, but most likely also for SSV. So be careful about getting caught. And
They have Searing Chain. No, they don't, but they have the Static Storm, and PL is dead. That is a huge kill for Alliance. Spells used very effectively there, and Alacrity is gonna have to back up. And the Tier 1 tower is likely dead.
It's only a 1k lead for Alliance, but game is getting a little out of control. Just a little. It's at like the start of getting there. I think Reality Rift, they need to be a bit careful with dying on their cores, especially because they're not ready to take these fights. And if they see you on Alliance, you will die. You're not gonna run away from an Ember Spirit or a Glimpse, especially with Zeus ult that will show you. So they need to really respect the fact that if you're in the wrong position, you are dead.
That's a lot of drawing on the map, making it very difficult to look at the minimap. Please, players, stop. I'm gonna alt chat very soon.
Yeah.
Tell them to please stop ruining my experience, as Nuts will be taken out quite easily again. I mean, Alliance is just picking off these supports very easily and in quick succession, and they add up. I mean, they're not worth that much now. I mean, he's bottom of the net worth, but still.
Oh, look, something. PL found a Hood. He got Nether Shawl.
Do you like Nether Shawl this year? Just for the magic?
And Zeus.
True.
Oh, mid lane.
So you don't really care about the minus armor? Oh, here he is.
Not so much, you have a lot.
He's gonna get glimpsed, and he's dead. Did he use it?
It just came up.
Already?
Yeah, it just came up.
Damn.
Alright.
Well, the minus armor sure didn't help there. He died. Kazu.
Yeah. He would have died even faster without the magic resist.
True. Is it minus, is it minus 3? Yeah, minus 3.
Yeah, minus 3.
That's not too bad.
I
mean, it is PL.
Yeah. So, if I am Drew's teammate right now, I either try to help Drew in the game, like, you know, they need to figure out a way together of where they should play and allocate their farm so that their heroes stop dying, especially the PL. So SF is close to his BKB and Abba finishes Pipe. So maybe that's gonna be your cue to like go together and maybe take a fight. Or if you don't take a fight, at least try to take back an area, because I think the Radiant are getting pretty starved on the map right now, and that anything but good when you're playing these type of cores that need a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, Alliance. And they've taken that little opportunity and just expanded their lead now. As KYXY is going to find the Doombringer, who is renamed to just Doom. Oh, he's about to pop his Doom, but thought better of it. Pops the BKB instead and just dies right afterwards. So with that, Alliance is probably on the retreat.
Well done. See, it just took them to go together and then use their spells with logic. He pops BKB, but they pop Root, and it's good of them to recognize that they should just hit him and not like just use the Root to disengage. Dire are smoking while Doom is dead.
Yeah, this is interesting.
Radiant are not expecting this move. But SF just got his BKB, so then
if they kill PL again, my god, and they will. That was so nice.
Yep.
That is like super unexpected. There's no way that they're gonna go without Doom, and they do.
Yeah.
That is a 3rd death now for PL. 5th death, I'm sorry. Way off. He's having a bad game.
Yeah, it's
nice Yules onto the Abaddon, and KYXY knows that he is super dead.
Yeah, there you go. Just because someone's dead doesn't mean that you necessarily can't do anything. But they were quick about it, you know, it wasn't obvious. It's not like the creep waves were hitting each other all around the map without anyone showing. And well, also luckily for them, I think PL, his doppel was on cooldown. All a good play by Alliance. They get 2 kills actually, not just 1.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't cast that spell anymore until he needs it. The last 2 deaths at least have been attributed to that alone.
Gotta just Sinister Gaze a creep.
He's just showing it who's boss. He's like,
he's just running there and showing him, hey guys, I'm here.
Displaying dominance is sometimes important for the psyche of not just the enemy, but you yourself.
He's trying to get into Drew's head, I think. I think it's about Drew.
I mean, he's getting in our heads, so it's working.
Yeah, he is.
Nico Baby is about 900 away from finishing his Agnum Scepter. That's a really, really strong item. His top lane, Sinister Gaze. He was just practicing on creep so he could use it on heroes.
That's well done.
Wanted to make sure it worked.
Yeah. Just priming it. Very good.
But yeah, Ember Spirit Ags is insanely good. Allows you to just jump in and out with very little delay. But he might be getting ganked here. Smoke, well, he is getting ganked. We'll see if he survives. Pops the Flame Guard. Alacrity, oh, he gets Doom. Very nicely done. The Remnant out from the Ember Spirit. And they will be able to find, well, Doom will die for it, but this is super worth it as Shadow Fiend getting very low. Gets glimpsed back, still doomed. KYXY is keeping him very healthy. Oh!
Wait, oh, he was Thunderstruck. Okay. I didn't see it.
Aphotic Shield and Mistcoil were up in 1 second each, so that was actually very close.
Anyway, pretty good save by 3-3 overall. If that Doom doesn't come out in time, I'm pretty sure his Ember is dead. After that 3-3 slightly misplayed, I think he, in this case, is slightly underestimating the strong physical damage that Radiant have, at least when SF gets to hit. Like both these times that he died in his BKB, it's because the SF is just right-clicking him. He had a chance to live there, but overall, nice Doom. And, well, they kill SF. Did he use his BKB on SF? No, right? No, it's still 10.
Yeah, still a 10-second BKB for him. Well done, sir. Knowing your limits. How close is Disruptor to Ags? He's actually 800 away. That is insane. That is really good.
Now, they've been allocating their heroes pretty well on Alliance. Like, I would say that Hanskin has played in this side of the map for the majority of the time. And when he's involved in plays, it's because his team is coming to him. He hasn't been so much of his team across the map because, I mean, they're ahead, they can play the map, they're okay with getting some... This is damn strong. It changes the whole game.
It's sure. You know what else is strong? Well, I'm gonna have to hold that thought. As Ember Spirit comes in with a newly picked up Agnum Scepter, and that is... Oh, he actually gets Doppelganger off this time. I'm not sure if they can actually finish him off. They do. So that is a 6th death for him as Hustla goes down. I was gonna say Hustla almost has his Blink Dagger, and that's when he's gonna take over on the Rubik.
True.
But probably not gonna happen now. 3 for nothing. Alliance just getting everything they want. And bot lane, KYXY completely out of mana.
It's
not worth the attempt, apparently. They could go for this tower, but
Radiant's bottom tower is under
choose not
attack.
to. So what's the way back in for a Reality Rift?
The Roche is up. I think you take a Roshan fight. You make everyone aware that your next objective is to fight Alliance when they go Roche. You make sure that everyone holds their TP and has buyback money. Just take this fight. People run in, use their spells. If you die, you just buy back and TP straight up to this shrine. I think that's one way back in the game because they're so far ahead. Well, the other one, if they don't feel like they can fight and they need to chill, then their call right now is to just, okay, we need items, we need farm, push out lanes and die as little as possible. Even though I would prefer the step one where you go fight Alliance now if they have buybacks.
This isn't really a very good Roche lineup, so they do have time. It's been scanned now by Reality Rift. We'll see if they can actually do anything about it. Craggy Coat now on Abaddon, that's a really good item for him. He's gonna walk right in. He's used to this kind of this play as an Abaddon player, of course. Half HP, Apodic Shields himself. And Alliance did get it to about half HP, so a little bit faster.
Okay, I like that they're smoking now, because just straight up running at them.
Oh, they're gonna get the dust. There's a Searing Chains. BKB top galore. First death is gonna be this Lich, most likely. Not able to get off any spells, really. Does have a buyback. Will expend it. KYXY still has borrowed time. Will get glimpsed into a kinetic field. Alacrity with a zoning Requiem of Souls. Literally not really getting a whole lot of damage out of that. KYXY very, very low. Looks like it will finally go down to that last Infernal Blade that is now a global spell, apparently. Hustler, in the meantime, gets off the telekinesis, takes out Remnant. Hustler, this guy's a god, actually.
This guy, he's
so good. I'm a fan. Dude, I've never heard of you before. I'm not gonna lie. I am now his #1 fan.
He's showcasing some good stuff. Yeah, I mean, it was an okay attempt by Reality Rift, but I do think if they want to have a fighting chance or like a winning chance of taking the fight, they need to go around, catch the backline, so they don't just kill a Lich and then have to like kind of run away. Or they wait until Roche is lower and then they take like a chaotic fight when Roche is low. Because they didn't really hit the best timing. They just ran like straight in, and nothing was really chaotic for Alliance in this game.
Well, the good news for Reality Rift is they did get the very important neutral item,
repair kit.
Yes.
My god, let's go, baby.
So that gives you an extra 10 minutes to work with in terms of defense. Tree and Protector, unfortunately, cannot cast it on himself, so Alliance will take him for free. Tier 2 if they want. We're at the 29-minute mark, so the 30-minute shrine or outposts are a thing to think about. They do have both right now. Tree and Protector is a really good hero for taking those two, for like these solo smokes even, once he's up.
True.
Let's see if they actually try to do this.
Yes, Mjolnir.
For those that don't know, you can smoke channel that and they will never even know you're doing it.
Unless they're clicking on it and then they hear the sound. But yeah, you won't show on the minimap. Oh,
got a TP from the Ember Spirit, Drew. And try to get this. Ember Spirit doing a lot of damage. They might, yeah, they're going to end up getting the outpost, at least for now, as Limp comes into play. If Drew dies again, this is as disastrous as it gets. KYXY, he's trying to micro his illusions to make it seem like it's not really him, but Alliance is not fooled right now.
Not yet.
Ember Spirit still has the Aegis. Drew getting chased perpetually. Limp, will you find him? Not yet. Oh, they see him. They didn't hit him with the bolt, though. And here comes Ember Spirit at lightning speed, and down goes the PL. But good news is that you get the outpost, right? 2 for nothing. And outpost. Was it worth it?
Let's call it. I know this is what other casters do. They call this an ambitious play, so I'll use the same term.
I mean, I like the idea, though, in all honesty, because you're very far behind. I'm sure you can feel it.
Don't send your PL. You know, if they say let's take the outpost and you're the PL, then you just say, all right, you do it.
You gotta play risky if you want a chance to win this game. No, KYXY borrow time will activate now, and they're just gonna Yules to buy some time. Hustler, he's fine. He's never gonna die this game. Not again, at least. The rest of his team, on the other hand, not so lucky.
Yeah, they're not as fortunate as him to have Ember and Remnant.
You mean godlike skills, is what you really
Sure, let's put it that way. I think I'm waiting to get back in this game. I mean, obviously, it's very hard because it's far behind.
Radiant's bottom tower.
I still think with base defense, again, like, you need to work with whatever you can. So, I think they need buybacks. That's like step 1. one of the bigger tools to like work around. Maybe you
Well,
can
this
defend
was... I'm sorry, not to interrupt, but a
wait.
repair kit on the tier 2, that was very surprising.
I think you would try to fight around your base towers, but it's most likely the tier 3, because I think hoping for a tier 4 fight is pretty unlikely. You try to fight for a tier 3 fight where you root them and you repair kit the tower, and then you fight in that tower with multi-shot. You also have Glyph. I don't know if the multi-shot stacks with Glyph. Opportunity is gone soon.
I mean, you get... Yeah, it does not stack. They are going to repair kit and fortify. Make sure that it doesn't die. What do you... The attack?
Like, a Glyph gives the tower multi-shot and repair gives the tower multi-shot. You get more... Like, you get like 8 multi-shot.
That would be great addition to the game. Thank you. I'm sure Ice Frog's listening. See that? That is the last charge, by the way.
Okay, I think that was one step back in the game. Drawing board.
Has a telescope.
Is it that good, this game? I mean, it's always fine. It's longer stun, and I guess you break a baton.
Well, you can break the illusions from replicating.
I guess.
On
if
the
you
PL.
hit the real one, which is already... If you're hitting the real one, you might better doom that guy already.
How dare you. Oh, Shadow Fiend, BKB TP. Will be successful. Look at these GG trees, by the way.
Who has the tree?
Bottom lane.
The tree has it, right? Yeah, tree has it. I like it. Now that the Ember lost his Aegis, you should drop him the Orb of Destruction. Probably one of the best heroes at using it. He applies like Skadi Deso to everyone he hits, so... Father is kind of baiting. I hope Radiant don't take this fight, because the Dire heroes are already running over.
KYXY is the one taking the damage to start. Nico Baby comes into play, gets the Searing Chains only on the Train Protector. And KYXY looks to be dying again, trying to make as much space as possible, but you know, he does have buyback, so...
It's created.
At least the days are gone where you can deny yourself with Mistcoil. So the enemy team will always get something out of it. Yeah, old habits die hard, is what I've heard.
Well, looks like Alliance are knocking at their door now. I like these. I can appreciate.
Is this knocking? This is like bulldozing down, I'm pretty sure. You've let yourself in at this point.
Yeah, the
uninvited.
Grenades at the door.
Yes, that is an American saying that I've heard before.
Oh my god.
The barracks taking a beating as Tramp Protector goes down immediately. Buybacks are here, of course, but the racks will be in Alliance's favor.
There's a DD top. Radiant don't see it, but if they turn on their like sixth sense, you know, their spider senses, they go here right now and pick it up and then boom, fight here.
If there's a time to turn on your map hacks, Reality Rift, this is the time, my friends. This is your last chance.
Actually, all of them have buyback, so they should take this fight together, I think.
Yeah, they're gonna need to fight at some point, so this
yeah, like eventually
best chance.
You should try to play to win instead of just letting them take all your stuff.
Well, Lich is applying a lot of minus armor to these racks, so he's doing his part.
Well, he still has it, but he has a damage talent. And Dragon Lance.
He took it.
Oh my god.
He actually took it.
He took it last game too, actually. I think.
More like it.
Okay, and he's going Maelstrom.
And he has Dragon Lance.
Oh, now he's going Deso. Fata's like, you know what, guys? I'm actually tired of being support. I'm a core player from back in the days, so it's...
I mean, I don't blame him.
It's time to go back to my roots.
It's the right item choice, I think. They're so far ahead that if they just hit the towers or like the buildings safely without doing anything, you know, like too crazy, I think they'll probably take it home. Like, I think at this point, it's a very small chance that Reality Rift will succeed making a comeback out of their own great play. But I think Alliance need to mess up while Reality Rift make a good play, such as, you know, baiting out buybacks or baiting Alliance like deep into the base.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is the reason that they gave up 2 racks without really contesting is because PL just really wants this heart. I think that's their best power spike they can go off of. They'll actually survive these initiations, and that's going to be like their last ditch effort, because SF's not really close to anything. He has the crit, the Chrysalis right now. Bloodthorn is a million years away.
Looks like they may not be, so they're not fighting the outer tower. I think if they fight in base, they have 2 ways of fighting this tower. They either play here and bait them to dive and play with buybacks, or they look to smoke around, which may even be the best choice. Because I think you have to kill Zeus. Pick up Heart. I mean, Zeus also benefits, like he deals more damage from you getting Heart, so it doesn't help you that much.
Alright, they're finding the old Abaddon yet again, and he gets killed because of the Static Storm Aghanim Scepter, if I'm not mistaken. Indeed, cannot activate his ult. That is disgusting. Overgrowth comes in, but the buyback from Abaddon is here. PL doing a lot of damage to the Ember Spirit, but he's going to go out to safety with the Remnants, and that's a double buyback right now, so back to a 5v5 as Alliance is going to regroup.
Well, your Doom Axe came into effect there. He got silenced by Disruptor, and then he got broke by Doom, which not makes the ulti pop by itself.
That's beautiful. What a combo. Doom and Disruptor are really 2 peas in a pod, you know?
They are really 2 peas in a pod indeed. I've never heard of that saying, but I like it.
Really? Well, I think in America they call it 2 donuts now in a pod. They've changed it based on
Mid lane? Whoops! It is a big kill if they get it. And they are getting
it. It's a pretty big kill. He's going to buy some time with the tools.
No, he has no buyback.
But here comes Ember Spirit. They're playing it very... Are they playing it safe? The Doom is actually applied now to Abaddon along with the break, and he is donezo as well. So it's going to be a 4v4 without the Zeus, and starting to do a lot, especially without the Zeus to help out with the illusions. Bata getting chased, but here comes the Static Storm, the AoE Doom, if you will, but it's not going to be enough damage to actually take out PL. Still broken.
Desolator Lich down.
Oh boy, that's a big kill. This is the time to capitalize. Do they have vision? Do they have vision? Oh, the Yules!
I don't know if this is good for them.
That's true. They're not going to kill him. Oh, they actually gets the right Infernal Blade. Ember has come back from the base with full HP, full mana, and full destruction. And now Alacrity pops the BKB, but to really no avail, let's be real. And this should be Megas, maybe just straight Throne. Buybacks are on the cores, but
yeah, they're gonna force the buybacks. They should force both. 1 buyback won't hold them off. Yep.
Telekinesis, and this is the last true ditch effort. Oh, Ember Spirit taking a lot of damage. They're gonna get him. No buyback.
Oh, he got lifted into chained. That's why.
I mean, Rubik is a god. We've already established this, Kezu.
We have. If anyone dies on Dire, it's because of Rubik.
Yeah, 100%. Even if he's dead in the fountain, it's just the moral support that he provides. Static Storm. Doom does not have his ultimate right now. He's taking considerable amount of damage, but PL's taking more. 115 seconds. That is 2v1. Good lord, between Disruptor and Doom, they take him out, and Shadow Fiend is next.
He even had a Nether Shard. Oh my god, Disruptor ulti is so... Yeah, it's fucking stupid, I'm sorry.
I love it.
Not only does it disable you from using items and spells, it also kills you. Like, it feels like, I don't even want to know the number. It's too much damage. Yeah. It's a lot. The number is high.
Speaking of a lot, Treant Protector has a lot of deaths. This will be number 16 on the board, as 3 are dead now as Alliance buys back on their Ember, and that is GG. Very well played. They dominated this game from start to finish. But Rubik, he's not finished. He can still win. So Alliance goes on to the upper bracket of the main event for the DreamHack Major. Reality Rift joins VP in this group in the lower bracket best of ones. Of course, I should have said.
ilang beses ito tingnan mo 1-6 yun eh. Wala. Ito, napatay na nila kanina pa. Kanina pa dapat tapusin. Bakit na? Bakit ano? Hindi mo sila? Tapos yun nga, bigay Amerika. Kasi si Sumailata top 1.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Wala, normal player. Normal player. Ay, posible wala na dito.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower is under attack. What? Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's ancient is under attack. Dire's ancient is under attack.
Insufficient balance, please top up. Insufficient balance, please top up. Insufficient balance, please top up.